Okay, now we're on location. We're out here at a hill that is notorious in the wintertime locally. It's minus 16. We got a little sun out, it's not too bad. But this hill is going to prove a great test and show you just what the Mustang with winter tires, Torsen axle with the performance package, and the Focus RS can do. Along with us, I've invited another good customer, a Mustang owner who tracks his Mustang, and get his impressions. We'll let you meet him in a second. Okay, Jim Carson back here again from Blackstock, and I've got a good customer, Chris Kasparian, and he's a perfect guy to test this, and the reason is Chris tracks his Mustang, he beats on it, he drives it hard, he knows how to drive, and he knows how a Mustang can handle, and I've asked Chris to come out. So Chris, thanks for joining us.
My pleasure, Jim.
And you've commuted before in a Mustang, you were telling me in the wintertime in a 2011.
Yeah, absolutely, and I'll tell you, it'll surprise a lot of people. The newer Mustangs, the weight of them, and the combined with a good snow tire, and I'm telling you, you're going to have a great car all year around if that's what you choose to do. I know a lot of people decide they want to put their Mustang in the garage for the winter time, but if that's not an option for you, it certainly doesn't have to be, because the cars are absolutely fantastic in that kind of weather.
I mean, a lot of people can't afford to have two cars and have toys, and if you really enjoy driving and the thrill of driving, I just think that I want to get across to people, don't rule out the Mustang.
Absolutely.
It's a year-round car.
Yeah, and especially with the newer cars, again, with traction control, stability control, a good set of snow tires, the design of that car, the newer chassis designs, and you have a really great all-year-round car.
Well, I brought Venom for you out to try. You're going to try that right now. 727 horsepower. We'll see if you can keep that under control. Try it with and out the traction and with the traction control. And that Torsen axle, I think you're really going to feel that difference. So Let's give it a shot.
All right, I'm excited. Here we go.
Let's rock.
So here we are in the 27 Mustang GT Venom. This car is available exclusively through Blackstock Ford. This car is 727 crank horsepower, and we have some Toyo Observe GT3 Ice snow tires, and we are going up a very steep country road just to prove that this Mustang can be a year-round Mustang. This car has done very well so far, and as you can see, we are in snow and ice mode. Traction control is on, and this hill is steep. And this car has no problem traversing this at all. This is a very steep incline. Give her some gas. Traction control light is flickering a bit, but nothing crazy at all. Third gear going up this hill, and this car handles fantastic. We just had significant snowfall here in the Orangeville area, and this car is having no problem. This road has been plowed, but still very slippery, very icy, and certainly without snow tires, this car would, maybe have some difficulty, but, with the proper equipment, this car can be driven all year round, no problem. Fourth gear, doing about 50 kilometers an hour, and there's no lane searching going on through the steering. It is just a very solid ride. No concerns at all. Nice tight turn here. I'll give it a little gas. And again, this is in snow ice mode, so it is having some effect on the throttle input, and it seems to be very well adjusted for this kind of weather. Ford did a great job of programming that, and there are no concerns again with winter driving your Mustang. And keep in mind, this car has 727 horsepower, so that's a lot of bang for your buck here, and that beats the Hellcat 707. That beats the ZL1 Camaro 650. This car makes a lot of power, and here I am driving it in a very snowy condition with no concerns at all. So here we are in the 2017 Mustang Venom GT. This car, 727 horsepower. It is outfitted with 4 great Toyo snow tires, and we are dead stopped on a very steep incline. So what I'm going to do now is start from a dead stop, and we're going to see how this thing pulls up this incline. 727 horsepower, rear-wheel drive, and 4 great Toyo snow tires. Here we go. Look at that. Little bit of slip and then she carries on, no problem. It's in the snow and ice mode, and let me tell you folks, this hill is steep. And this car is a little beast. This car has, for 2018, the new Quaif diff, and I'll tell you, it's quite an animal, this little beast. Right now, we are just zipping up this very steep incline, keeping up with this Platinum F-150 in front of us. And we're doing pretty decent here. This thing is a blast to drive. It is solid. This thing is unshakable. All-wheel drive. What a great car for these kind of conditions. And a real blast to drive. 2018 Ford Focus RS going down a really steep incline. And I'll tell you, this thing is a little animal. 350 horsepower. This thing hauls, all-wheel drive, sticks to the road, and you can have a little fun in it too with drift mode. Just a fantastic little car. If you ever wonder why these things are all over YouTube and the internet, because they are an absolute blast to drive.
All right, well, there you have it. We've tried just about every condition. We've had our Mustang 727 Venom out, the Toyo Observed snow tires, most importantly, that Torsen Limited Slip axle. I think I've mentioned that about 150 times, but that's okay. I'm a strong believer in it. And this Focus RS, what an amazingly fun car to drive. So, Chris, Mike, I want to thank you both for joining us. The snow's starting, and I'm Jim Carson. You drive us to be different. Thank you for watching.